Okay, finally, let's just go over some additional tips to keep in mind when you want to meal plan and prep with no cooking involved. It helps you to get further into the meal planning process and not make mistakes that others tend to make. First up, obviously, use meat that doesn't require cooking. Just because you don't want to cook anything doesn't mean you can't use meat and seafood in your meals. For example, both tuna and imitation crab often come in cans, pouches, or even at the deli counter. You can get a container of this and add it to your stuffed tomatoes or avocados. Fill a wrap or top a salad. As I mentioned before, you can get a rotisserie chicken that is already cooked and turns into a lot of no-cook meals. Or get other cooked meat options at the deli counter. Luncheon meat is a good alternative to use as well. Just be careful with the salt and sodium content. Getting lunch meat sliced at the deli counter is highly recommended and also tastes pretty dang good. Be sure that you reserve a day a week for your prepping. See, when you are in meal planning, even if you aren't planning to cook anything, you still need to have enough time for the prepping portion of the process. Try to have one full day or at least half a day with nothing else to do but plan out your meals and get some of the prepping done. So, here are some things to do during your prepping day. Number one, first you've got to create a plan. You want to include every meal of the day for the week, whether it's cooked or non-cooked. You go to the grocery store and pick everything up. Next, when you get everything home, you clean it and you cut up your fruits and your veggies and put them in appropriate containers. Put together salads in mason jars or containers to be used later. Try, if at all possible, to always store things in glass. Now have snacks in portion-controlled containers so they are easy to grab, but you only eat the correct portion. Prepare your salads in jars or containers beforehand. Now, speaking of salads, this is one thing that is super easy to prepare beforehand on prep day. Remember that all of the salad ingredients can be put together in a jar or container. Mason jars are perfect for prepping salads. Since lettuce and other greens are light and can wilt easily, they should go on top. When layering the jars, put the heavier and denser items on the bottom with the lighter ingredients like greens on top of the jar. Keep the dressing, oil, and vinegar in a separate container.